Welcome back to Kevin Toll Reads, and a very, very special welcome to Miss T's fifth grade class, because we are embarking upon a journey over the course of the next few weeks as we buddy read Bridge to Terabithia by Katherine Patterson. This book was published in 1977. Yeah, that is like a year before I was even born. It won a Newbery Award in 1978, which, yeah, is actually the year I was born. And a little fun fact, in 1978, I was actually born on Thanksgiving Day, making me a turkey baby. Yeah. Anyways, let's dive right in and talk about a high-level, spoiler-free overview of what Bridge to Terabithia is about. So the novel tells the story of fifth grader Jesse Ahrens. He becomes friends with his new neighbor, Leslie Burke. Leslie is a girl who is kind of a tomboy, and she comes from a wealthy family, and Jesse thinks pretty highly of her. Jesse, however, is an artistic boy who comes from a very poor family, who in the beginning is also very fearful and angry. After meeting Leslie, however, Jesse's life is transformed. He becomes courageous and learns to let go of his frustrations. The two children create a kingdom for themselves, which Leslie names Terabithia. So as I mentioned, I am going to, over the course of the next several weeks, buddy read with Miss T's class. And during my weekly videos, I will be asking the class some questions from the chapters we cover from that previous week's reading, all while sharing my take on the story and maybe throw in some bad dad jokes. And so let's kick off this week's question and answer session with a dad joke. How do you organize a space party? You plan it. Yeah, that was not good. Anyways, for our Q&A section, I'm going to read the chapter and the chapter's question that is related to the chapter. And then Mrs. T in the class will pause my video and give all of you, my buddies who read this section, a chance to answer. And then I will share my answers with all of you. In between, I will tell another amazing dad joke. And so let's kick this off. So for chapter 1, titled Jesse Oliver Ahrens Jr., your question, class, is describe the main character. Remember to use as much descriptive detail as possible. And so here is my answer, class. His name is Jesse Ahrens. He loves to draw, loves to run, and wants to win the recess run at school, wants to be the fastest kid in fifth grade. He has straw-colored hair, long legs, and is approximately 10 years old. And so before we move on to chapter 2, I've got another dad joke for you. What did one plate say to the other plate? Dinner is on me. And so now, let's get ready for chapter 2. Chapter 2 is titled Leslie Burke. Your question, class, is what word would you use to describe how Jess felt when his father paid attention to the little girls? My answer, class, is this. He felt jealous, sad, hurt, and envious. And so let's tell another dad joke. Why did the math book look sad? Because it had too many problems. And now let's move on to chapter 3. Chapter 3, the fastest kid in fifth grade. In this chapter, class, you're getting 2 questions, so pay attention. Number 1, why was everyone shocked to see the new student, Leslie Burke, when she came into class? My answer is she was dressed in faded blue jeans and a t-shirt wearing shoes without socks when the rest of the students were all wearing their Sunday best. Your second question, class, is this. Who had run the race and how did Jess react? My answer is Leslie, and Jess wanted nothing to do with her after the race, and he sat by May Bell on the bus. And so, that concludes this episode of my buddy read with Miss T's 5th grade class on chapters 1 through 3 of Bridge to Terabithia. I am actually very eager to move forward with this. I'm eager to see how Jess reacts to his new neighbor Leslie after his dreams of winning the big race were dashed. Will Jesse treat Leslie like most of his friends at school? And if they do become friends, how will Jess's sisters and his parents react to that? Tune in next week as we cover chapters 4 through 6 of Bridge to Terabithia. Happy reading, students, and take care.